Lifespan Respite Care is a coordinated system of accessible, community-based care that provides temporary relief for family caregivers of individuals with special needs.
I take care of my husband, Ted, who had a stroke 13 years ago, and that's what I do. I'm a caretaker.
We had no idea that Isabella was going to be born with any kind of complications. We didn't find out until she was born, and I saw all the nurses and doctors kind of rush over and pull her aside. And
say if it's a young parent or parent having a child with a disability, they are so overwhelmed with the thought that my child has a disability. They're not even thinking about getting a break.
At about 6 months of age, I had just gotten to really a breaking point where I just knew I had to do something to try to create some kind of break for me.
Families need respite care because it prevents burnout. It does prevent abuse and neglect. It allows people with special needs to be cared for in a supportive, loving environment by healthy caregivers. That's what respite does.
It doesn't matter how old your loved one is. They could be from baby to elderly.
Through the services that Marklund offered, it allowed a worker to come and help my family to help take care of Isabella.
It's good for him as it is good for me. We get out of each other's hair for a few hours, and that really is important, I think.
My role at Marklund is the Director of Children's Services, and underneath that umbrella falls our respite care program. And as we decided to try to serve more families in our community and support our community, we became involved in the Illinois Respite Coalition, and then of course became involved in the national scene.
We can't say whether or not any of us would get injured somehow on our job, in an accident. We need respite. So that's how important it is.
It's really important for us to, as a nation, to support family caregivers. There's no facility large enough to be able to support all of the people in our nation that need our help. And so what we're looking for is for you always to support Lifespan Respite.
The respite program has allowed me to do things that I normally wouldn't do. It's a joy to have them ring the doorbell. Oh, they're here. And then they go home. But they're coming back. That's what's great about it.
We're not looking for a great big government program. What we're looking for is a grassroots movement to really support our families and to bridge our families with their communities. It's not a handout financially. It's really an initial startup.
I come to see Izzy about 2 to 3 times a week. So we do all sorts of different things together. Whatever is part of her normal routine, that's what I do with her. This program means so much to the families. We're in Illinois currently, and this program is here and it's strong, and I can always tell anyone that I run into that has a child with special needs that this program is here and it's a godsend for them. But I have some families that I know in Michigan, and they don't have these programs there, and they need them just as much.
To help provide that socialization, to help her mother keep her sanity because her mother gets a break. For families who are out there that don't know about that these services even exist, I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Respite awareness is at such a critical level now. I was talking to a family, a man that had a son with autism and had ended up placing him, and he said, if I'd have only known that respite was the word I needed to know to get help, it would have changed my world.
That's why I love the respite program. It's so important to a lot of people,
It's a gift, a big gift.
I never knew of respite until I needed it.
Respite care is a little thing that makes a huge difference. And really what it boils down to is it helps families stay families. Is that too much to ask?